Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is February 9th, and Baro's coming to the Strata Relay on Earth. Do you think he's actually going to bring a new Prime on this time, or more decorations once again? Anyways, we are now in the trough of between updates. However, next month, in about 2 weeks, we'll have another dev stream, 2-3 weeks, to see how Dante is going to turn out, as well as the expansion to the new Sanctum area, and then we will finally have the update in March. But as it is currently today, Happy Lunar New Year's or Chinese New Year to all of those that are celebrating. Baro should be arriving now. Let's see what he has in store for us.
My latest safari in the void has yielded spectacular
Another scrawling. Well, it continues once more for your personal headquarters, or your, I think you can put these in the dojo? Solivarian Records of Lavos, apparently, is what this one references to, but he has also brought a whole stock of primed mods with him. Again, primed point blank. This is for shotguns. I think this is primarily only used in Liches and Sisters content, and I guess if you can kill with raw damage, I'd still advise picking it up, but it is not as popular these days. However, if you do want your Kuva Hek to be a one-stop shop to most content in the game, when you want to pull it out to kill something that's super beefy, yeah, that's what you're going to bring. Temple Royale. Okay, this one can be kind of a pain to farm. You can either pick it up here or farm it. It's not too expensive to trade for too as well, but this one is kind of a mixed bag. Primed Regen. In the past, this was kind of scuffed because we wouldn't really use Sentinels much. So only in short-term content like Exterm or whatnot you would use them. But you also wouldn't really expect them to die because the mission was so short. And Eidolons was probably the one big use because the Hydralisks can nuke them. But now, because Sentinels have infinite lives and Regen only cuts down the timer, and the Sentinels being massively buffed by bond mods, I would strongly advise picking this up because it is significantly better at cutting down the cooldown of respawns on your Sentinel compared to the normal variant. The normal spawn timer is 60 seconds, so this cuts it all the way down to 25 already, and you have even more bond mods that, if you can fulfill their conditions, will cut it even further, to the point that, realistically, if your Sentinel dies, it's only going to be dead for about 5-10 seconds. Alright, Baro glyph is here once again too, if you'd like that. Look at those lips. We have Primed Bane of Corpus. If you prefer doing a Prophet Taker runs, this is a huge boon there, or Sisters of Parvos content, you'll want this too, or, well, just Lua Disruption or Endurance contents. I mean, a lot of people are farming Cascade these days for the Dissolution system. In fact, we have a short little video coming on that later today about a very specific subtopic in Cascade. But yes, it is either controlled by Corpus or Grenier, so if you want a DPS with rifles in there, this is a solid pick. We have our Harkonnen Wraith armor set. I am not too fond of this set, honestly, but this is what it looks like if you'd like to grab it. We have our Teer Atmos earpiece if you want to be a cat girl. It is here once again. We have our Harkonnen Wraith cloak that is on the back as a Dana if you like that look. Again, not really my type of thing. We have an Ignis Wraith showing up with Baro. It's not that hard to get it these days because I believe it's been added to every single dojo. So, I mean, if you have that much spare, you can pick it up here. Otherwise, as I've been told, it's a little bit of a waste now since, well, all dojos have it. Nexus Gene Masking Kit is available if you want it for your Kavat, as well as a Noggle statue in Odo Nata. The Orkin Tower extraction scene for capture it returns once again if you'd like that, as well as the Prisma Kubro glyph kind of overstaying its welcome, it seems like. Lotus Ephemera very regularly shows back up, but I do find the color patterning on this has always been quite nice, and you can make it work quite well in certain fashions. More floral, like the orchid skin on Saren is what I use it for. We have Ramachete Syakid skin if you want it to look like a miniature scythe, I guess. So that's there. Deimos Velocipod Prex poster returns as a decoration. Tanukai Longsword skin with the sheath, as well as Renala Sugatra. Actually, about the longsword skin. So this is a Tennokan item from, I believe it's 2022? Was the only way to get it, so if you don't grab it when Baro brings it, there's no other way to grab it. Age Claret of Dinas returns as another decoration. It's a cup with presumably Kuva in it, I guess. Katir Stride Sandana, this one's actually kind of cool. You can pick it up. right now too as well. Prisma Oma. I recently featured the Prova Vandal in my Gauss AoE Sunder Nuke build. Prisma Oma is actually a pretty solid weapon too. The only thing to keep in mind is the wiki states it has force proc electric on slams. It actually does not. I think there's something that either interferes or it's just that it can proc it, but status is not 100. So you can use these, and they do work with melee influence setups if you say mod even for corrosive with emerald shards to full strip easily, but just slamming to activate electric. However, Proba Vandal, and to a lesser extent because it's weaker but still shares the same trait, Plasma Sword also can do this extremely well with the actual force proc electric on slam. Quorum with the block combo slow attack gimmick also force procs electric, so you can run an emerald shard corrosive setup like that too if you'd like. Sense of Naro's blueprint here as always, and Fey Path Ephemera. I don't think I really need to say more about those. That is what Baro has brought for this week. A little bit of food for thought, though nothing too crazy. Stay tuned. We will finally have another video dropping later today covering about some lesser discussed stuff for Void Cascade. I appreciate all of you sticking around and watching the video. As always, a like and subscribe goes a long way, or better yet, comment down in the section below on what you're thinking about the upcoming Dante and what they might show us in the next dev stream. But that'll be it for this video. Whoops, we're getting blocked. That'll be it for this one. Yeah, have a good one.